has like this but it makes a huge difference. And I did that. That was painful.
Oh, yeah?
And it's looking at yourself like, damn, you're back. Hello, where have you? So this thing is like a jackhammer, like a extra large size, which you can get one that's about this big. Doing that routine just improves my, you know how it's just like big and saggy after that, right? Which I'm a little embarrassed to show, but I'm going to show it anyway, so. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, so, all right, I don't know. I'm 52 now, so let's say I was probably 48 years old. You know, when I was younger, you know, how do I say it? You know, I don't know if I could say this. I had a group of people that called me Moby. Okay, so I was proud of my member, right? I was proud of the size of my member, right? And you know, as you get older and older and older, you know, all men go through this conscious thing, especially if you're like an average guy, right? Most people are average. I'm average, but I was always proud of it. And you know, as you get older, you know, your penis becomes, you know, seems to shrink up in size. It seems to get smaller and smaller. And there was a point in time in my life where I'm like, it's like noticeable, like, damn, you know, this is not what I remember Moby used to be like, right? Right? Now I feel like I'm
Smoby.
Who's the little orange fish that like
Nemo?
I feel like little Nemo, right? I'm like, what's going on here? And so I started doing some research. Well, no, I didn't do research. I started buying some pumps, right? So I bought like this one underwater pump, right? So you have to be in the water. You fill it with water and you pump inside the bath. It has like this, you know, and pumps it up. You know, that was cool. And then I bought another $35 pump where you're kind of squeeze, you know, and I'm noticing that, you know, obviously when you pump, it gets large, you know. I can get up to, you know, in between 7 and 8 inches on the pump, right? But when you're done pumping, it doesn't seem to like, for that day, you know, you can walk around swinging like you're Tarzan or something, right? But after that, it really doesn't make any difference. It doesn't, and you know.
It's about a day is what it lasts.
Well, it's like taking a balloon and blowing it up 100 times, and you know how it's just like big and saggy after that, right? But a balloon doesn't heal. Your penis heals. So your penis will go back to where it was, right? Which for me was like underperforming. So I'm like, I got to do some research on this. So I came across the podcast, and this podcast said you need to do four things. So you need to, so first of all, heart disease. Heart disease happens in everybody. So that's plaque inside your veins. And the same plaque that gets inside your heart gets inside your penis. And that's what causes erectile dysfunction.
Wow.
Right? So that's what restricts the blood flow to your penis and makes your erections a lot smaller, you know, not as full, not as long. So, you know, what they recommended, number one, was getting a electroshock therapy machine. So I'm right on Amazon the next day. Like, I am ordering this goddamn thing. And I order an so this thing is like a jackhammer, like on your penis. And so they have this special attachment that you put on it. So you're supposed to do the base, the middle, the top 3/4, and then the head. Right, and then you do the bottom, and you do it for like 3 minutes apiece each section. Man, that hurts. But what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to break up that plaque. So what it does is like micro tears in your penis, which breaks up that plaque, and then when it heals, your veins are bigger now. Your veins are more apt now you can adjust their structure. So you do the electroshock therapy, and then you use a penis pump, right? So the penis pump blows it up and expands those veins. So the thing that I tried that they recommended that I don't do is what they wanted to do is they wanted you to get a regular size penis pump, and then they wanted you to put an extra large size, which you can get one that's about this big. They want you to put your sack and your penis in it and pump that up, because that pulls away from your body and elongates the size of your penis. Right? When I did that was painful.
Oh yeah.
That was excruciating because now you're pumping your balls in it too, and that is a lot of pain. That is painful. So I did that a couple times, but I can no longer do that. I no longer do that. So I have a used part if anybody needs one. Anyways, just kidding. And then the last thing that I do is I take l-arginine, which is a drug that helps blood flow in the body.
Yeah.
So they recommended all these four things, and I do 3 of the 4. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it has made an incredible difference in the size of my penis. I'm back to when I was Moby. I'm back to where I'm I'm proud, right? I'm proud of, and it's no more hiding and no more let's put the covers over us before we do anything kind of thing. It's really made a difference.
Yeah.
But I really think now I have my penis pump here, which I'm a little embarrassed to show, but I'm going to show it anyway. So
good. This is what they want to see, especially that it worked.
So the thing that I did is that you can buy a lot of penis pumps out there, right? So this is the Lee Love penis pump. This is like one of the most expensive pumps you can get, but it makes a huge difference. I bought in the cheap ones. I bought in, you're pumping all the time. They lose air. You're pumping. You lose air. These have a gauge on it. These are about $100 on Amazon.
Okay.
Anybody can get them, and they're just so much better to use. And I'm telling you, you can get this thing. You can get this thing pumped all the way to the top. They recommend in 20 minutes, because if you do more than 20 minutes, they say you can do some damage. So I try to go 30 minutes. I try to go as long as I can, because it just makes a huge difference. But the pump alone won't do it for you. It really is the combination of the pump, the electroshock therapy, which I think I paid like $300 on Amazon for.
Okay.
$300, and the thing is that electroshock therapy works with a lot of, if you have a bad shoulder, you can they have different heads on it that you can shock your shoulder, and it'll put those micro tears in there and heal it back up. It's great for pain. It's great for back pain, neck pain, all these different things. So there's a lot of uses for this electroshock therapy. But the best use that I use it for is on my penis. So it's the therapy, it's the pump, and then it's the l-arginine to help the blood flow. And I feel like a man again. I feel like Moby again.
That's so cool. The supplement is every day, but what's the routine for your pump and then for the electric therapy?
Yeah, well, the electric therapy, I think they recommend doing it twice a week for 6 weeks, and then taking 10 weeks off or so. The pump I just use occasionally. I use maybe 4 times a month or something like that. But doing that routine just improves my size, my girth, my confidence. Fuck the size. It's the confidence. Looking at yourself like, damn, you're back. Hello, where have you been? Because I'm not going to lie, man. 10 years ago, I've looked at it and where the fuck did you come from? What is that little thing going to do, right?
Yeah, I bet this did a lot for your confidence.
Yeah, how are you going to pleasure your wife with something that size, know?
We want to fix your dick, dude. And here's how.
And then obviously losing weight. Listen, for every 20 pounds you lose, your dick gets an inch longer. So you lose that weight. Take that semaglutide, lose that weight, work out, exercise, do the best you can for your body. That's going to help the best, right? Then do these simple exercises. If you're over the age of 40, 45, and you're losing a little bit of confidence, do these exercises because you too can be a Moby.
That was awesome.